Imagine welcome to President and COO Warren Adelman of GoDaddy. Thank you. Rock 'em out, baby.
How many of you saw the Super Bowl? A few of you. And you may have seen the GoDaddy ads that were in the Super Bowl. This is what the LA Times had to say. This is what welcomed me, in LA. So good to be here. GoDaddy Super Bowl ads. How low will they go? How low will they go? This is the LA Times. You got to love that. Actually, I thought we probably, in many reviews of the Super Bowl ads were actually pretty good compared to some of the other low-taste Super Bowl ads. But, it's been an interesting conversation inside the company. We have these sort of edgy, racy Super Bowl ads and advertising, yet we're very focused on customer service. And I want to show you a couple of ads that we've used recently and then ask you a couple of questions about them. So if you could cue up the first one.
Well, I used to be a no one, a nerd, a dork, a dweeb. But just last week I found a site that would make me somebody. Everyone else used to borrow my notes because they were too lazy. But now instead of doing everyone else's work for free, I created my own site with all my notes for them to see. But to view more than a thumbnail, they'll have to show some green. So thanks to a bright idea and a couple of clicks, I got my ball rolling. Now I'm a household name and I owe it all to GoDaddy.
See more now at GoDaddy.com.
That was actually created by one of our customers, and we broadcast it on television, and it was obviously about the experience of building a website and using GoDaddy. If you could cue up the next one, which is about customer service.
GoDaddy.com, this is Jane.
Jane.
Yes, sir.
What's your real name?
Jane.
Yeah, right.
And I guess you want me to believe you're here in America.
All GoDaddy support is right here in the USA.
First president.
Washington.
Capital of Texas.
Austin.
Who won the 1994 World Series?
Trick question. There was no series.
Wow.
Now I have a question for you. How can I help you with your domain and website?
Think you could pass the quiz? Take it and save at GoDaddy.com.
We're pretty proud of our customer service, and we wanted to represent that in one of the commercial spots that we broadcast on television. And then if you can cue up the next one, which played in this year's Super Bowl.
Danica and I are thrilled to announce the new GoDaddy.co girl.
She's a hot Hollywood icon, and .co is the hottest new domain.
She's smart. She's business savvy. Just watch her register that .co web address.
So who is this household name and new GoDaddy.co girl?
Is it hot in here? Or is it just me?
See what happens next at GoDaddy.co.
Thanks for getting those on. Well, we had sort of built recognition by our Super Bowl ads and advertising, became a fairly large company, largest domain name registrar, and I had really pushed internally to the founder of the company, the CEO, and our head of marketing. Let's do some things that represent, what the customers can do with our services. Let's talk about our customer service. Surely enough people know us today that we can change some of this advertising. So that's what you saw in the quiz and the one that was done about doing homework for other students. Now, I want to ask you a question. Who thinks that the homework ad was the most successful ad for us in terms of pulling traffic and driving sales and conversions? Who by hands? Right, one. Okay. Now, who thinks that the story about great customer service in the United States pulled the most traffic and drove conversions and sales? Yeah, okay, 7. And who thinks that Joan Rivers drove the most traffic, drove the most conversions to new customers, and drove sales? You would be right. And hence, I have lost my battle in the effort to bring a kinder, gentler GoDaddy to the advertising world.